Fishing isn't always as easy as everybody thinks, so I decided to look up tools to help increase your hookups when out on the water. Well, that's when I came across this contraption. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Ryan Rigged here, once again bringing another episode, and today we're going to be testing out this brand new automatic hook setting fish contraption tool that I just picked up on Amazon. So what is this thing and how does it work? Let me tell you all about it. This spring-loaded contraption is designed to increase your hookup ratio by up to 200%, allegedly. When collapsed into place, the L-shaped bracket will hold your rod out on the water. The contraption will automatically set the hook when it feels a budge on the trigger. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this thing is pretty sketchy. I decided to try to get a good feeling for it last night, collapse it into place, and then try to release the trigger, and it is very scary. Not to mention, it is covered in pretty sharp edges and some rusty screws as well. So today, we're not only gonna see if this thing will help us catch more fish, but see if it's safe to use and if it's a product that I would recommend to you guys. So without further ado, guys, let's get out there on the water and see what this thing can do. Now, if you guys are interested in picking up these brackets, I will make sure to leave a link below in my description. They actually come 2 in a box, and they are around $25 to $30 depending on who you purchase them from. I picked mine up from Amazon, and I will make sure to leave my affiliate code below, so if you guys want to help me out, it's just one click away. Alright guys, so we've officially made it out here on the water. Bear with me, it's a little bit windy today, but I've already got one of these rods set up. I just wanted to make sure I knew what I was doing before I got on the camera and try to talk you guys through this. It's pretty sensitive on the trigger, but it is really cool. I'll also say, if you're fishing on inclines like this, maybe stick towards the top of the incline, because I put it towards the lower portion of the incline. It's kind of rubbing, which is not ideal, but what I'm gonna do is set up the second one and show you guys exactly how to set it up, how to rig it, and how it works, and then we'll go ahead and just let it sit and hopefully we can catch some fish. What I actually did was I chummed a bunch of corn out here a few minutes ago, rigged up one of the lines, dropped it out there, so that way during this whole walk through and talk through, hopefully one of these lines can go off. So I'm gonna grab the other setup, let's go ahead, rig it up, get it in the ground to show you guys how to do it, and maybe this thing will go off while we're doing that, so let's get at it. Here's the contraption once again. It comes in a collapsible state. Let me try to get this bolt loosened. Comes in a collapsible state like this right out of the box. Open it up. This one loose bolt kind of slides into place. I thought at first it was a little bit janky, but it seems like it's supposed to be like that. So this one I'm gonna try to put under this tree, but I'm gonna try to watch out for the hook set area. It looks like we got some nice clearance right here above us. So I think we should do good right here. All right, we got that thing set up. Now, as soon as you have it set up, all you do is you cock this thing down to the side. You'll see there's a little knob right here that actually clicks into place. You can adjust the tension and sensitivity based on how far you have this thing out. If it's really far down, it's going to be a hard sensitivity. If you have it really light out, it's going to be a real light sensitivity. And it basically is just the trigger. You wrap the line right around this piece, and once the fish bumps it, it sets the hook like that. So let's go ahead, get another line set up on this bad boy and see if we get some fish on these things. So the setups that I'm rocking right now, these are both just medium spin rod setups. These are just 1/2 ounce egg weights going to a leader line, going down to little drop shot hooks or offset hooks. This one is, I believe, a 1/0 or a 2/0, and I'll just put that worm on there, give it a few little turn throughs, and there you go, just like that. Toss this guy out and get that one a little bit further out there. Set this thing down. I'm going to put that rod holder, I'll put the rod in the holder, and it's got this little latch glove thing. It's kind of not that good. You can really only put it in the first or second one. It has 3 notches, but you can't really use them all, unfortunately. At least it feels like. We're going to get that line nice and straight, just like that. We're going to get the slack, a little bit of slack, bring it in, and we're going to put it on that trigger like that. And then I did read if you put the line up higher versus lower, you'll get different tension. So lower is going to be a little bit easier, lighter on the trigger. Up higher, they're going to really have to take it. So this one looks a little bit better, looks a little bit easier set up on the water. That one's kind of down in the water, but now I got both of them set up. It comes 2 in a package, so let's sit back, relax, and see if these things can increase our hookups by 20% or 200% or whatever it said on the page. All right, guys, I will say one thing that I've just kind of figured out. This part of the reel, where the line comes out, needs to be facing downward in order to make sure that your spool doesn't get all tangled up in the line when it's sitting there. So that way when the trigger does come up, we're not fighting trying to get the line out. We actually are able to fight the fish right away. At least this is all just assumption. Oh, we got something. We got something. We got something. We got something. Oh my God, it's big. It's big. I can't get it out of the pole holder. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it is a monster catfish. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. All right, let's just flip them up. Let's see if we can get them up real quick. Let's freaking go. Are you kidding me? Just like that, first tee. That's what they said, you'll never miss a bite. Look at this. Look at that, guys. I did not expect it to go off on a big catfish like that, especially on corn. But there we go, our first fish of the day. First hookup, first hook set, all of it right there. Maybe this thing does increase your hook set because I didn't have to do a thing. It just honestly set the hook. Next thing you know, we got this nice sized catfish, guys. Let's go ahead and get him back in the water though, keep on fishing, see what else we can get out here. Well guys, first little catch right there on the corn. I'm gonna get that thing re-rigged, put it out there. I can't believe that worked so quick, so easy, and so nice, especially on a fish like that. I'm pretty ecstatic and just in shock right now, honestly. That's pretty cool. These things, pretty impressed so far, but there's also some weird things about them also, like just trying to get that rod out of there was not easy, but it caught that fish for me. I can't complain. Let's get it re-rigged, get it back out there, and see if we can get a few more. Corn seems to have worked. Gonna get it back over here at the corn. And when we're rigging this corn up, guys, we're not doing anything fancy. I'm just putting as much corn as I can on this hook, just so that way the fish can't see it or don't feel it. Just like that. It's basically just the tip is sticking out. Just the tip, that's right, guys. All right, and that one wasn't that far out, so we're gonna do the same thing. Just right here, right out. All right, we got that line. Oh my God, we're already on something. Oh my God. Oh my God, I put my line down to put the rod holder and we had a fish. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. That means that these fish are starting to come in here and pick up this corn. Get it right back out there this time, same spot. Put this thing down. Just putting that line right there on the trigger. Everything's good. A little bit of slack in the line. All right, and let it sit there. I'm gonna check this line too real quick. And when I'm setting these up, I'm always trying to move my head out of the way just in case for some reason it sets up. I don't want it to knock the heck out of me. All right, guys, so we got them both re-rigged and ready. Now it's just time to sit back and wait. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of fun. It's kind of entertaining just waiting for that trigger to go off. It's weird though, because I did see this one get a little bit of movement and nothing happened. So we're gonna have to just play it out, see how this goes. Maybe we'll miss some bites, maybe we'll get some bites, but we still got that one catfish. And I have high hopes after that one. So I'm just gonna sit back and wait now. Oh, we're getting, oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, fight him, fight him, fight him, fight him, fight him. Oh, what are we on? What was that? What was that? There we go. That's what I figured we'd get a lot more of fishing with corn. There we go, guys, second fish of the day. Nice old common carp. Almost missed him on that hook set. He got him on the outside of the mouth. All right, guys, our second catch of the day. Not a big one, but a pretty nice sized common carp. These, I hear, are really good eating. I'm not gonna be taking any fish home today, but it's just good to see that we got ourselves another nice bottom feeder. Woo. Well, he released himself, unfortunately. I was just trying to get that hook out, but sometimes that's the way it goes. He was ready to go, very spunky, very energetic still. That's what we want from our fish. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at that. That hook came back and caught my rod. That's what just saved me right there. That had to have been another carp. I kind of saw its body. Well, guys, I just turned my GoPro off. Walking over here, I got bumped on this one and no fish on it. So they're finding a way to eat the bait off the hook right now and not get hooked. So much for increasing your hookups by 200%. I was changing the batteries on my camera. We got ourselves a fish. Letting it just fight it by itself, let it hook by itself. It's doing what it's supposed to. Oh yeah, it's another good carp. Come here, buddy. Oh my, this is a long one. Woo. There we go, guys. Another good carp. This one, if I'm not mistaken, that doesn't look exactly like the same as the last one. It still looks like a common carp, but the mouth seems to be a little bit different. Sometimes when they feed on the cement edges and rocks and stuff, they lose those suction lips that they normally have, or it kind of just crushes it up. So that's kind of why he looks a little bit strange. I still believe it is a nice common carp though. It's got those casual gold and orange colors. Fun fighting fish. Slimy and stinky though, so I'm gonna get him back in the water. Alright guys, so we've made it back here to the house, and now it's time for me to give you my honest opinion of these things. Would I recommend them? How did I think about them? And would I buy them again? Honestly guys, I would. It was a lot of fun out there. They worked pretty great. I know we did not get a 200% increase on our fish, but we caught fish and I had fun doing it. And in all honesty, that is the most important thing to me, getting out there and having a fun time. Now, when it comes to rod holders in specific, I have spent somewhere in between like $5 to $10 on rod holders before, and you basically get like a spirally little rod that just holds your rod and doesn't really do anything else besides that. So for $24, getting two of these contraptions that will not only hold your rod, but they can dig into the ground a lot easier than some of these other contraptions I've used, and they set the hook for you, I'll have to say that's pretty amazing, and I would definitely recommend them to you guys. Now, as far as the sketchiness of them, they're not great. They're not perfect, but as far as the functionality goes, they worked great. And once again, I had a lot of fun with them, and that's more than I could ask for. So if you guys are interested in picking up these bad boys for yourself, I'm going to make sure to leave a link below in my description. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you had as much fun watching as I did out there fishing, and hopefully you learned a little bit more about these rod holders as well. But that is going to be it for today, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks again for watching. Peace.